Your runner-up on this occasion goes to...
What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell to turn on your notifications to keep up to date with all kinds of bodybuilding content right here on the channel. We are back with the final episode of the Natural Bodybuilding Prep Series 2026. It is currently about 6 AM, hence why I'm being quite quiet right now. Because we are in a hotel and my parents are actually asleep in the room next door. Just did my first check-in for Dean. I didn't film it purely because it was the first thing I did as soon as I woke up. So right now we're going to get meal 1 because he wants meal 1 in early. If you've watched any of the previous videos just from like this past week, you'll know that we didn't do any kind of carb load for this show. We're literally just keeping it normal meals all week leading into the show. And that's including today. Just going to have, I think he said, just 2 meals before we go on, but he wants one of them to be really early. So I'm going to have this now, prepare my next meal, and then registration is at about 9:15, so it would just be kind of chilling, and then it's off to the show. So let's get cooking and get meal 1 in. Okay, first meal then is literally what I always have. So it's going to be 250 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs, 60 grams of oats, and 100 grams of blueberries. And that's it.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just started to film my little vlog for the day. Definitely going to make sure that I salt up all of my meals today. And the pepper is just for me. Yeah, feeling excited about this one today. I think it's definitely going to be, my favorite look that we've had so far of the season, which is like the most exciting thing to me, you know? Yeah, so I mean, this could change once I get my feedback from Dean on my check-in this morning, but the plan, I believe, is literally just to have this meal and 1 more, and then just leave it until the show's done. Which is fine with me. Like, I'll do whatever, you know? But again, it's exciting because it's very different from what we've done before. A lot of what we're doing in these first 3 shows this season, I say first 3 shows this season, the 3 shows, you know, a lot of it is just gathering data on what works best for my body. Now, it's possible that a big carb load would work better if I were just a bit leaner. However, for where my body's at the moment, just running base calories into the show does seem to be the best thing for me, because it seems to not really cause me to hold much water. At least that's what it looks like from this morning and last night. Okay, those meals are ready. Nice.
Yeah.
go. I'm really happy with the look. Just need to make sure that I actually make weight.
I'll show you that.
Well, for open bodybuilding, I'm not so worried. If I were to miss weight, I'd just go into the heavyweights. So I'd be the smallest heavyweight, but I could still compete. Whereas if I miss my weight cap for classic, no classic. But I think I'll be good. I was a kilo under when I just weighed. Hopefully over the next, I reckon, half an hour to an hour until the check-ins, that should come down just a little bit. See you guys in a bit.
Love you. See you up there. I get reach.
Mwah.
Okay, bye. Love you. Have fun.
You too.
See you
in a bit.
soon. Off he goes.
I went up and I was like, I thought it would be fine, honestly, because I weighed at the Airbnb before we came out, and I was like 79 kilos, which is about where I needed to be, because I was like, oh, my cutoff is 80. But turns out I'm actually half a centimetre shorter than I thought I was, so my cutoff was 79.5.
Oh.
So I weighed in my
gosh.
clothes, and I was 79.8, and the guy was like, do you know what? Just take your clothes off and just do it in your trunks. And I was like, I haven't got any underwear on right now.
Do you have your sock?
Yeah, I just got my sock on. I was like, I'm not putting my bare ass out to full of strangers. I ran into the bathroom, put my trunks on, came back, and I weighed 79.3.
Oh my god.
I still could have done the middleweight bodybuilding if I'd weighed in at my clothes weight, but I wouldn't have been able to do classic at all.
Oh.
But I got in, yeah, and I've just eaten my... I know, I was very happy. So I've got my 2 numbers here.
Yeah, your name's on the wall over there. Yeah.
There's 5 guys in each of my classes. The middleweight bodybuilding looks like it's going to be a really good standard. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's what you want.
Oh, 100%. Like if you do end up winning, you want to
Feel good.
people, and if you lose, you want to lose against good people.
I know when we went to Wolverhampton, there were the guys where they were the only ones in their class, and it's kind of like, well, I know technically you've won your class.
Yeah, you've got a trophy. I've just eaten my second meal. That's all I'm going to eat now until I compete. So I think I'm just going to head backstage and just try and chill out until the show now.
Oh, I have something for you.
And so, oh, thank you, baby.
Gotta keep cool.
So yeah, I'm excited. So I'm gonna head in and see you guys out there.
Woohoo!
Give me a hug. Love you guys. Good luck. Right, love you, baby.
Love you.
Mwah.
See you out there.
See you in a bit.
Wow, 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 wow.
Okay.
Go kill him.
Okay, so we're about halfway through the first section of the show. It's about, what is it, babe, like 1 p.m? Just after 1? Yeah, 10 past 1. I thought I'd be on at about 12, but this class is just so stacked. I think there was like 15 guys in novice or first timers. There's like 8 guys in every other class. Like I said in the video that you just saw, like my classes, there's only 5 in open classic, I think, and then 4 in middleweights. So hey, we're making top 5 either way. But yeah, so it's just taking a little while, but I reckon we're probably about 45 minutes now from me going on. So just started to take my Vascumatch or non-stim pre-workout. I'm gonna head to like the backstage area in a second and probably start pumping up in the next 10-15 minutes, I reckon. So the next time I see you guys, we'll be on stage.
Take the stage. Gents, welcome to the stage. You're now will be your judge. Take a walk turn. So you're alright.
Let it out, Ollie! Let it out, Ollie!
Keep it tight, Joe!
Walk turn, face the rim of the stage.
Get in your shots, Ollie!
Yes, Joe!
face front. Front double bicep.
Come on, Joe.
Go, Ollie.
Yes, Joe, legs.
Gents, face the rear of the stage. One leg back.
Again.
Double bicep.
Get into it, Ollie.
Yes, Joe. Keep that hamstring. Come on, Joe.
Abdominals and thighs. With vacuum.
Come on, Joe. This is you.
Gents, give you a favourite classic order of choice.
Yes, Joe. Come on.
Relax, 65, 68, switch. Excellent, please welcome number 67, Joe Lang.
Yes, Joe.
Gents, when you're ready, please head back to the stage. Please make the way with the line behind you next to the trophies. We have a result. Third place today in your open classic physique goes to 68, Oliver Marston. Your runner-up on this occasion goes to number 65, and that's the last. And your Open Classic Physique champion, Heart of England 2026, is Joe Lang.
There he is! Woo! Yes, Joe! Yes, Joe!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
your
sir.
Open Classic Physique champion, Joe Lang. In fifth place today, please take that fifth place medal and give it to 69, Tom Whittaker. Fourth place today, we'll go to number 71, Jay Bennett. Which leaves top three in third place, number 80, Joe Lang. Second place today is 76 Morgan Colclough. Which leaves your winner, men's middleweight bodybuilding champion, Heart of England 2026, 82 Ladies and gentlemen, look at that for a top three particular middleweight category.
Woo! Come on, boys!
I want to go little gents, one more pose. That's what I'm going to do.
Let's go! Woo!
And the winner on his own. Thank you very much.
Yes, boys! Well done, Joe!
Two poses, Leon. Please welcome onto the stage your overall bodybuilding champions. Centre stage, 83. To his right, 82. His left, 47. This side, 67.
Yes, Joe! That's it, Joe!
How it was in your last call out. Next batting line.
Come on, Joe!
Your overall bodybuilding winner, 83, Eleanor Leeson.
Woo! Woo!
And we're gonna go get some food, get on the road, sleep at home.
Here we go.
The meal of champions right there.
Well, okay, I'm gonna eat this.
Editing Joe here. Why does it look like I'm about to eat the salt?
And then I'll catch up with you guys when we get home.
Okay guys, so it's a couple of days later. I am back from the show. I'm still currently trying to get the tan off, although I think it is mostly off. And as with the GBO, I just kind of wanted to take a couple of days before I came to you with my thoughts, because this one was really crazy for me. First of all, huge shout out to the UKDFBA. It was an awesome show, like probably my favorite show I've ever done. You know, when we were on stage, just the way they treated comparisons, putting us through several rounds, making sure everyone got a fair look. And it just made us feel like we were really working for it and that no one was kind of just ignored, which was awesome. The show did run super late. Like I said, I was kind of planning to be on stage around 12:01. I think I ended up being on stage around 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. But that was because they were giving everyone a fair shout on stage. So it's like, for me personally, that trade-off was kind of worth it. I know some people sort of complained about it, but you know, when you've got a show as popular as this one, you're gonna have a lot of people in the classes. The only way around it really is just to start the show earlier, but I don't think they were able to because of the venue and stuff. So it is what it is, you know? There's always gonna be these sort of trade-offs that happen. But let's talk about the show itself. There were supposed to be 5 guys in my classic class, but 2 of them didn't make weight. So it ended up being just the 3 of us. Both really, really cool guys. And the guy who came in second actually was in crazy condition. Like, he was absolutely peeled. But I do think that I had them both on size and shape, and my conditioning was good. Like, my conditioning was easily the best of this season, the best of my competitive career so far. Like, I was so happy with this look. It's actually the first time I've ever had stage photos through and been like, yes, I love these. And the same with the videos that came through from the stage as well. I saw it, like the stuff that Aya had filmed, the stuff that you've already seen. And I was like, oh my God, like, I actually like how I look, which if you're a bodybuilder, you know is kind of rare. So we got out on stage and they put us through, I think, 2 rounds of posing, and then we did our routines, which I was really, really happy with. Although it's the same routine I did at the GPO, I was just happier with how I performed it at this show. Like, I do think, you know, looking at the lineup, the 2 guys who I competed with were awesome, but I would have liked to have had a bit of a deeper lineup. I think that would have been fun. You know, it would have just been cool to have more than 3 of us on stage, but a couple of the guys didn't make weight, although I did actually end up going against one of the guys who was supposed to be in Classic later on in the day in middleweight bodybuilding, but we'll get to that in a second. Came back out after the routines, we did a quick little pose down, which was fun, and then they called 3rd, they called 2nd, and honestly, when they called 2nd, although once I had seen who I was competing against and the depth of the lineup, I did think that I deserved to win. When they called 2nd and it wasn't me, I was like, I've just won. And yeah, like, while it would have been cool to have had 10 of us in the class, I still presented my best look ever, and I still walked away with the win in the class. So it's like, that really couldn't have gone better for me. Came off stage, immediately ran and hugged Aya. And then I had to do an interview for the UKDFBA media team, which was like crazy. I've never had to do that before. So yeah, that was very fun. And then it was time to get ready for middleweight bodybuilding, which again, as you saw, this was a stacked lineup. Although there was only 5 of us, it was like an extremely high quality of guys. And I think I was a pretty comfortable 3rd. I think I was clearly ahead of the guy in 4th, but I think I also clearly was behind Morgan and Liam. So I don't think I was like necessarily pushing them, but I at least think I looked like I belonged in that top 3 with them, which made me really, really happy. I think particularly from a conditioning standpoint, as that has always been like my white whale, has been trying to get in actual stage condition. And no, my glutes were not fully diced, but they're closer than they've ever been before. And just seeing like the lineup of the 3 of us in the top 3, I was like, I don't think the gap between me and 2nd was so enormous that it's like insurmountable. Like, that's something for me to chase now, which is really, really cool. And that's kind of a thing that I was talking with Dean about balancing now, is looking at myself in Classic, I was really happy with that look. You know, if I wanted to be like absolutely inside out, I think I could be like 5 pounds leaner, which would be helpful because I only made my weight cap by like half a pound. So, you know, losing 5 pounds would be awesome in terms of feeling more comfortable making my weight cap. But then I still only have 5 pounds of muscle that I'm able to gain. And I think my physique wants to be a bit bigger in order to really fill out my frame and have that classic look. We're gonna see in the next year or so sort of what my approach is there. But back to the middleweight class. So went out, did my routine again, actually was even happier with it the second time around. Came back out, did a pose down again. And while we're doing the pose down, I'm like looking down to the judges table because I'm like, something's going on. I'm like, I could see one of them like waving or making some kind of gestures or saying something. And I was like, is someone doing something wrong? Like, I don't understand what's happening. And so I looked down and he looked at me and he went, come down. And so I was like, yeah, fine, like fuck it, whatever. So I walked down off the side of the stage and I go to the front and I hit a couple shots in front of the audience. I turn around and none of the guys have followed me. And I'm like, shit, have I just like completely misread this? Because I know in some federations, like you can get disqualified if you leave the stage. So I look at the judges and I'm like, you wanted me to come down, right? And he's like, yeah, yeah. So I just turned to the boys and I was like, fucking come on, like don't leave me here. So they jumped down, we started posing in the audience. And what was really, really awesome is to feel like I belonged in the top 3 of that middleweight class, which was getting a lot of praise from people, was very, very validating to me as someone who I still kind of consider myself almost like fluking my way through these shows sometimes. So feeling like I belonged in that very good top 3 was a really huge milestone for me. So then come off stage, I'm like kind of just trying to get chill. And then I had to get changed back into my classic trunks because there was only one class then between mine and the overall. So I watched the heavyweights. Now the heavyweights was really interesting because you had an amazing top 3. You had Bobby in 3rd, Finn in 2nd, and Ademola in 1st. Now any 3 of those on any other day, I think could have won if the person above them hadn't turned up. So like if Finn wasn't there, Bobby would have been an insane winner of that class. If Ademola wasn't there, Finn absolutely would have won the class. Like he looked really, really big. He was inside out peeled. The only problem, and it's what I always say, is the result is just not up to you. How you look is up to you. If some absolute freak turns up to the show, you're not going to win. That's just how it is. And an absolute freak turned up to this show. Ademola, who won the heavyweights and then went on to win the overall, is the best natural bodybuilder I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's maybe 2-3 inches shorter than me. He outweighed me by about 14 kilos and was super, super lean. Like, especially from the front, like his quads were inside out. He was peeled on the top half. He had like a bit more maybe to come off on the glutes and hams, but like, don't we all? And it was just like, he was just so enormous. Like, he just dwarfed everybody size-wise, like muscularity-wise. And so while I think it was close between him and Finn, because it was like, do you go with like overwhelming size, or do you go with a balance of very, very good size and also insane conditioning? I understand why they went with Ademola. I think I probably would have gone the same way, but I do think it was close between the two of them. And then when it came to the overall, it was like, it was more of a formality, to be honest. It was really, really awesome to be in the overall. And it was cool to crack into the top 5 of the overall for me. Like, I got into the final call out of the top 5 guys. So to be the only classic winner in the top 5 of the overall, again, was like very validating of the physique that I brought to the show. And I think there's an argument for me placing 4th out of that top 5, but just being in the top 5 of the entire show is crazy. Now, I just wanted to take a second to kind of reflect on the season as a whole. I came into the first show of the season, the PCA, at that point, my best physique ever. You know, way better than I brought to the Devon in 2024, and feeling really, really happy that I'd managed to place in the top 3 at a regional level natural show. But if you watch that video, you know that I did kind of have an issue with that result. And so I had that kind of chip on my shoulder for that next 5 weeks going into the GBO. You know, and that little bit in between those 2 shows was really tough. Like, I've never come out of a show before and immediately gone back into prep again, because previous to this season, I'd only ever done 1 show. So, you know, going back into prep after the PCA was tough. And then getting really, really sick 2 weeks out from the GBO, I was honestly not sure if I was going to be able to make it to that show. I thought we might have to call the prep. You know, me and Aya and Dean did all talk about the fact that I might have to pull out of these shows because we just didn't know if I was going to get better in time. Luckily I did. Managed to take the class win at the GBO in an untested show. And now the Devon was an untested show as well in 2024, where I took the overall, but the lineup was much deeper at this show. And so still winning the class was like, oh my God, like, wow, okay. But I still, after the GBO, again, I was a little nervous going to the UKDFBA, because when I got the footage back from the GBO, although we deliberately went for a fuller look to try and contest with the bigger guys, that did result in a bit of a softer look. And I was like, man, I know the conditioning is going to be key going into this show. And if I come in as soft as I have at this show at the GBO, I'm gonna get smoked. And so we really dug deep to try and get me peeled for this show, for the UKDFBA. And it did work. You know, did I look a little bit tired on stage? Yes. Was it the optimal peak week ever? You know, still keeping an hour on the Stairmaster in until 3 days out from the show? Yeah, probably not. Probably my legs probably could have used the rest. But I think the trade-off was worth it personally, because we managed to get me into the best condition of my life, and it worked on stage. You know, I won the class, I came top 5 in the overall. And to do that at a show of this level is just something I never thought I would achieve. Like, the natty scene in the UK is a really good standard, and knowing now that I actually do belong in that group of guys is pretty crazy. Like, to look, you know, to have the feedback from people and to look at the footage and everything from this past show particularly, but this season as a whole, like top 3 in 1 show, 2 class wins, top 5 in the overall, doing decently well in the overall at the GBO, like, I think I can be pretty good at this, you know? And, you know, I've now qualified for 2 British finals, the UKDFBA and the PCA in September. I am doing both of them. So I guess technically right now I am 14 and 16 weeks out from those shows. Although when you see this, it'll probably be 13 and 15. Like, that's, you know, I'm going to fucking British finals, guys. And I plan on being competitive at those shows. make no mistake. But for now, we are on a little 6-week maintenance just to bring a bit of life back to my body, give me a little bit more energy. You might be able to tell from this, but I already am in way higher spirits. And at the end of that 6 weeks, we then jump back into an 8-week prep for the UKDFBA British Finals, and then 2 weeks after the PCA British Finals. Now there is the NBW a couple weeks after the PCA Finals, and I'm debating doing that show. We'll have to see, and I'll let you know closer to the time. But that's gonna do it, guys. That's gonna bring an end to this video and to the series. This is the last episode of the Natural Bodybuilding Prep Series 2026. I will obviously start another series when I start prep for the British Finals, and I'll be bringing you guys plenty of videos in the meantime. So I just want to say thank you. You know, first of all, to my family, to Aya, to Dean, to Louis. There is literally no way I could have done this without them. You know, without Aya and the people around me, that sickness would have absolutely taken me out of those 2 shows. There's no way I would have been able to continue prep. Without Dean, I never would have brought my best ever look to the stage. Without Louis, my mind would have gone crazy and my posing would have been awful. And thank you to you guys, for anyone who has followed along with this. You know, I met a couple of guys at this show who said they watched the YouTube, which was insane to me because, you know, it's a very, very, very small channel. And so the fact that any of you guys are watching is insane to me. Thank you so much, because all of that stuff might feel very small to the person who's leaving the comment or the person who's saying like, hey, I watch your videos, they're cool. It really means a hell of a lot to me. And so yeah, just thank you. Don't know what the next video is going to be that comes to you guys, but I promise you will not have to wait as long as you did for this one. So again, that wraps up this prep. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, drop a comment below, let me know what you thought. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as we move into an exciting new phase, and I'll see you next time.